This is a new build cavity wall construction of internal blockwork and a reconstructed stone exterior. In order to provide an internal airtight seal, Illbruck ME500W Intelligent Flexible Window Membrane is applied to the perimeter of the window frame to provide an airtight barrier back to the internal blockwork. At each corner, a fold is produced to create enough material to fix back to the reveal by pinching together an extra 25mm of membrane. After applying the membrane around the perimeter of the frame, the membrane is cut to create a 50mm overlap, and the bond is consolidated with the use of a seam roller. The fixing brackets are applied to the edge of the frame where appropriate. The window is offered into the opening and packed level under the sill. The external weather seal is provided by Illbruck TP600, in this case using the 8 to 15mm thickness. The outer liner is removed, and the TP600 is placed into the perimeter joint and fixed to the edge of the window using the self-adhesive strip found on the tape, by compressing the tape with a flat blade. Ensure that a tight butt joint is formed at the corners. Illbruck FM230 polyurethane foam is applied to the perimeter joint to provide thermal and sound insulation around the frame. Illbruck foam guns with adapter nozzles are recommended for this application. In addition to having BBA accreditation, FM230 has an excellent movement accommodation of 35%. In order to improve the adhesion of the butyl strip on the ME500 membrane, ME902 spray primer is applied to the blockwork. The ME500 membrane is held away from the blockwork whilst the primer is carefully applied. The release liner is removed from the ME500 and the membrane is pressed down onto the primed surface and the adhesion consolidated using a seam roller. To maintain the air tightness around the fixing brackets, Illbruck SP525 frame sealant is applied around the bracket to ensure continuity of the seal. The membrane overlap is also sealed across the width. An alternative method of sealing around the brackets is to apply a patch of ME500 over the bracket, bonding with SP525. The i3 installation is now complete, offering the 3 sealing levels in a BBA accredited